grass being on the green on the other side, it was ironic because when my ex-wife and myself were together, she just out of the blue texted me. She didn't have the gall to actually come and tell me to my face or anything like that. She waited till she went to work and then texted me as soon as she got to work. I don't love you anymore. No, I swear to God. And
oh no, it's just par for the course with some women. I mean, just as much as it is some men. They don't.
Yeah.
Fucking no balls, dude.
And I was sitting here, I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, you know, for a solid 2 years, like it was off and on kind of thing, threatening me to like go. Oh, we're gonna get. You know, it's fucking annoying. So finally, that time I was just done, and I packed the shit up my butt. And she had another guy on the side, and I knew that was you know that's what the case was. Well, that was true.
Mine
so
was
about another year
friend.
goes by after the divorce, and she's like, "Well, I want to move back in." The fuck you are? No, you're not. We're two different people now. Well, how?
By then you were having fun.
Oh no, we're fucking different. Trust me, you don't even know.
Yeah, you know, and I feel you right there, bro. Because you know, mine was sleeping with my best friend at the time. And mine tried that too, actually, while I was downraged in Iraq. And I had got over that part of her. I was single. I was in Europe, of all fucking places. Yeah, I was, but I laid it out. I was like, you know what? I thought of my kids. I was like, all right, let's do this. This is what's going to happen. You're going to go to work. The kids are going to go to daycare. And you're going to do something with yourself. And you're not going to sit on your ass and bitch and complain. Yes, you know, I'm old school, but I'm not old school to the point to where I think that a man should work all fucking day and come home and sit on his ass. You know, yes, taking care of your kids is a full-time fucking job. I give it to all the single parents out there. Y'all are amazing people. Y'all get up, y'all work long freaking hours all the time. You know what I mean? But when you got family members and whatnot that are offering to watch the kids for you for nothing. And trying to say, look, we're trying to help you out, make it a better part, make your family better. And you turn around and get fucking screamed at, bitched at, and shit like that. No, we're going to do it this way, or we're not going to do it at all. And you know, it just mine doesn't even speak to me. I pull up in the fucking yard, grab the kids, and leave. I don't say shit.
Yeah,
anyway,
see, I'm gonna say something that probably is gonna piss a few veterans off, but the problem is that when you're in that veteran society, when we're in the military, it's all about who's got who and who's fucking who and who's doing who and what's this. I mean, you get a shit ton of camp followers for a lot of the guys because you know BAH and all that shit. You know, TRICARE. So what I'm saying to you is that in the veteran community, especially the 11 Bravos, they don't grow up right away because they got pussy being thrown at them 5 different ways from Sunday. You know what I mean? I'm seriously, right? I mean, even the ugliest guy in the world can get laid while he's in the military. It's just a reality. So the problem is that our young men and some of the women today too, because they're just as bad, they come up and they realize that, you know, finally they get old enough to realize, hey, maybe family's not such a bad thing. Maybe I should be faithful to my spouse. But we don't start that way. They come up, we got this whole, I don't know, what do you call it, guys? I mean, we got this whole thing where this freaking thing where everybody's got to be screwing somebody and how many can you get and what is that? A lot of the 11 Bravos I used to talk to, it was like they go out a hogging sometimes. Who could get the fattest girl? Right? Am I lying?
Well, I never ran into that. I will say, okay, yes, Germany was full of a bunch of freaks. I was single. I didn't give a shit. I mean, I did, but I didn't. I mean, if I was with one person, I was with one person. I wasn't screwing 3 others. But
you can't say that that's not part of our culture, though. I'm
not saying it ain't.
They're young, dumb, and full of cum. They say that for a reason.
Right.
I mean, seriously.
You're right. Whenever they do come in, I went in at 26, so I was a little bit different. But I did see what you're talking about. When the 18 and 19-year-olds come in, especially with those $40,000 and $60,000 enlistment bonuses, yes,
right?
They are climbed all over. And then, yes, then you do have your little geeky guys, you know, and God forbid if they start in Europe, because then they have no paycheck because they spend all their money at the red light. Because they know that's the only place they can.
Some dude,
right?
And they get some, and they'll get some. It doesn't. There's somebody for everybody. I'm telling you. And they get charismatic enough to go out there and charm some young girl, and she's like, "Oh, I met this soldier, and BH and Tricare and woohoo."
No, you're right. And I have to say that I've been able to tell those apart. I can tell, and that's one of the shit fucking depressing things. It's like, I know what you're here for. I can tell it. If you're with somebody, you know that person's with you. If they're only there for something, you can tell.
There's a huge difference there.
We should be able to go.
Yeah, but my point is though is that you guys. You talk so much shit to each other about who's getting what and who's getting laid. And
I did.
And I'm not trying to say that the women don't do it too, because they do.
I gotta chime in. I was gonna say that same thing. You know, when I was with the 101st, you know, down at Campbell, and we had a transition from our unit to a Rista unit. We started having females come into the barracks, and you can see these chicks. They weren't used to having so many guys around, and now it's like overload for them, and they were doing the same fucking thing.
Oh, I'm not saying that we don't.
Instead of doing it with guys out in the general public, they were doing it with guys in the barracks. It's like, really?
Yeah, and you got your barrack man whores, and you got your barrack hoes, both men and women. Yeah, it happens. It's just gonna happen. But yes, you're right, and it is. It's the younger groups. It is.
And it's our culture to start out like that, and then it's hard for some guys to let go of that shit because they take that into their marriages or females, and that's why the fucking divorce rate is so high in the military. Yep. It's not because of the deployments; it's because everybody starts fucking around on each other.
Right.
That's the reality.
And they get both sides, men and women. They'll get lonely, because their significant other's not there. They're having to take care of kids, play mom and dad and whatnot. They want some attention. I get it, but that's where your true love and your true commitment comes into play. All right, well, we're halfway through. Let's go to our sponsors, and then let's go into a little song. If y'all want to pick back up with that, we can. Don't matter to me. I mean, it's actually a good subject because we do have a lot of men and women that are kind of going into the military nowadays, and there's kind of needs to hear some of this, and maybe some of the people that are out there nowadays, that are listening to this, maybe can understand us on a little bit more of a personal scale than what they think they do. Because I honestly think that like Greg himself and Dog Tag, they've educated themselves, and I think it's good that we do talk like this. So we're gonna go to a word of our sponsors, then we'll go into a little jam session, and we'll be right back.
Run by Special Ops veterans, putting people in war zones to work and working where others fear to tread. Each one of our products is manufactured in current or post-conflict areas. Your purchases fund women's education, demining efforts, and healing our veterans. High-quality products that make meaningful change for those less fortunate. What America will be for the world moving forward.
This is Sam from Madison Rising, and you're listening to Dangerous Grounds Network.
Branded Warriors Inc., the original tattoo therapy program in America. Big Country and his band of warriors will take care of all America's heroes, with one drop of ink at a time. Go to bwitattoos.org to fill out your application and send it to bwitattoos@yahoo.com. Then the power of the ink and BWI will heal your mind.
Black Rose Tattoo Shop. Veteran Rand and Branded Warriors preferred tattoo shop. BlackRoseTattoo.com. All your tattoo needs.
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're listening to Dangerous Grounds Network. Hey, you want a freedom boner or what? Listen now.
What's up? This is AJ from Madison Rising, and you're listening to Dangerous Grounds Network. And we're going to put a little bit of freedom all up in you.
the arrow. The myriad of mistakes we've made has had us out to an early grave. Nothing but a callous upon the earth. We are the walking curse, the destruction, the herald of the end. The sky collapses as we turn away. Pay your toll. Now we count the days. Upon the earth, a sky glittering eyes descend. The waters rise, towers lost within the tide. The curse of humankind, we are the settlements.
Lost in the light of the sun, we guided ourselves to the fall. We buried our heads in the sand, we never cared at all.
This is the arrow. This is the herald. This is the herald. This is the herald of the end. The sky collapses as we turn away. Pay your toll. Now we count the days. As the present becomes the past, a way of life will never last.
Alright, there's a little bit of Heard by Kings Hollow. Which is going to be a new sponsor of DGN, and we'll be playing at IGY6 2. Thanks to Mark and all them. Actually, thanks to fucking Ghost, because he's related to him. Badass, man. Actually added a few